You cannot build a perfect product from day one. The key lesson is like iterate fast, iterate often, and no matter what stage, always talk to customers. We are building payments infrastructure for small businesses focused on trucking and transportation globally. We are trying to build better plumbing and better core payments so that the small businesses in trucking and transportation don't have to think about payments. We were originally working on something completely different. We were trying to build a commuter service. We were trying to match small business bus operators with commuters and starting in the Bay Area. That was our original idea. And then COVID hit and nobody was commuting. So we decided to pivot and, from our conversations with bus operators, they talked about how payments are broken, and we were very surprised because in 2020, we weren't expecting to hear that as a statement. There's companies like Stripe, Square, PayPal, Brex, Ram, just so many companies that are fixing payments, and we weren't expecting to hear that. So we decided to drive up to truck stops and interview truck drivers, and we did that for several weeks, give them Amazon gift cards to talk to us and tell us about how fleet cards or payroll and other payments work and what they don't like about them and so forth. And we heard just a lot of things and horror stories from drivers getting stuck in the middle of nowhere at 3 a.m. because their fuel card has downtime. And so that's why we wanted to build something significantly better that serves this very key industry. Truck driving is the #1 profession in most US states, and so it's truly like the backbone of the economy and suffers from very legacy financial infrastructure. I've been a founder before, although I was a solo founder and it was like a much smaller initiative for sure. I tried to essentially build a company around cryptocurrency price tracking and portfolio management. That was my first startup, and it grew quite a lot, and then I sold it to a small private equity fund, then came to the US from India where I grew up and started AtoB here. Currently we're around 10 to 12 million ARR. We're projecting to be between 16 to 18 by end of this year. Then we have 25,000 plus companies using us, so we have about 125,000 drivers across them. Our fundraise journey has been quite interesting. Originally, when we were doing the buses idea, and we raised a seed round with Bloomberg Beta, who was our lead investor then and has been investing in every round since then. For us, the key thing in fundraising was to get people that understand the industry and the space and can be very helpful mentors to us. So in every round, in Series A, we had a higher term sheet, but we took the lower term sheet from General Catalyst because the partner at General Catalyst, Hemant, had a lot of experience being on the board of Stripe and Samsara, Augusto, so 3 very relevant companies, payments, trucking, and payroll. And so we wanted him as a mentor, and knowing that he can help us create more long-term value. So we've always prioritized strong investors who understand the space and can help the company grow and help with our problems as opposed to the highest price. I think we're working on a very meaningful problem that we're very passionate about as well. And you encounter a lot of tech companies that are trying to build, products for other enterprises, other technology companies, etc. And there's just so many people trying to do that and very few people trying to help small businesses, which is where most of wealth creation really happens. And it's very impactful to solve their problems. So I think the impact or the legacy that we want to have, or that I want to have, is to build a significantly better payments infrastructure for these small businesses so that they can focus on what they're good at, which is shipping loads, hiring drivers, and not worrying about payments.